Bottas and Vettel side by side. Bottas squeezes in and goes round the outside to try and take second place.
Oh, Lewis.
Hamilton has had problems spinning already as that cold tyres down at turn 2 that caused that. And that's Marcus Ericsson, and that's going nowhere. There's the Force India of Sergio Perez careering across the track. Oh, and there is the Red Bull of Sebastian Vettel almost doing what Sergio Perez did, but somehow managing to stop and control the car. This is going to be crucial. Moves over to try and defend and force Ricciardo the long way round once again, and it was the right move. But now Ricciardo's got the inside line, and he's now looking at Fernando Alonso, and down the inside goes Daniel Ricciardo. Alonso tries to fight, but he just hasn't got the traction. It is Daniel Ricciardo, a winner again.
Here comes Nico Rosberg into turn 1 for the lead. This Rosberg against Hamilton. Hamilton fights back. Rosberg has to concede the lead. This time Lewis Hamilton locks up as well as Nico Rosberg. Now does that give Rosberg the chance to keep hold of the lead? Looks to me like it does. And towards turn 4 we go. Towards the outside of the track, Hamilton is pushed. Rosberg makes his move round that right-hander. Hamilton now trying to fight back down the hill. This is where Hamilton on lap 19 regains the lead back again. There's Perez getting a really good exit out of turn 4, and he's going to go wheel to wheel with his teammate down the hill. Hulkenberg nearly touches, has to back out. That's Esteban Gutierrez and Pastor Maldonado.
Will he leave him any space?
He's gone off the track. He's gone completely off the track, Nico Rosberg, but he's certainly not given up yet. Hamilton triumphs in Bahrain.
Hamilton's made a great move, but Alonso there facing the wrong way.
That's very
talk. Kamui Kobayashi there. Oof.
Slicks for Button. He's the first man to get brave.
Jenson Button's just at the fastest lap, 137.7. It's almost 5 seconds faster than anyone else. Hamilton's followed in the wake there of Mark Webber and having a look now. Webber will have the inside line. Hamilton going the outside, striding just to hold it. Oh, Webber's gone off. Sebastian Vettel is out. Sebastian Vettel's in the gravel. They cheer in McLaren because Jenson Button is now leading. Here's the replay.
It all looked a bit unusual. Alonso's going to go.
And then Webber comes through now. There's been a collision. It's Hamilton and Webber.
Yeah, it's Mark's fault, I'm afraid.
Jenson Button makes it another Australian Grand Prix victory.
Hamilton into turn 1 has picked off Esteban Ocon. Hamilton then up into 11th place. Late braking for Hamilton. Down the inside he goes on Charles Leclerc. Sebastian Vettel now leads the race through turn 1 here. Charles Leclerc. Ooh. And that was nothing to do with the rain whatsoever, but that was a perfectly executed pirouette. Raikkonen goes round the outside of him, and Raikkonen goes off the track, and there's a Force India of Sergio Perez spinning off the track. Sebastian Vettel, he has been leading almost from start to finish, but now is out of this race. Now it's wheel to wheel with Hamilton as towards the Mercedes-Benz grandstand they go. Hamilton by half a car length, now a car and a half, has the lead still. Lewis Hamilton from 14th on the grid wins the German Grand Prix, and for the first time in Germany, Mercedes have a 1-2 finish. Contact there, Kimi Raikkonen has had contact. Oh, he went into him. He might have lost a bit of front wing there, Sebastian Vettel. And he's saying to Hamilton, what did you do? You stamped on the brakes, and I might have damage now on my front wing as a result of it. Two Force Indias collide there, and there's big damage to Perez's front wing.
Both damaged.
Down the inside goes Daniel Ricciardo. What a move from the Australian. He's picked up a couple of places in one corner.
It's a safety issue, Crofty. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely. The stewards have decided that Vettel driving into Hamilton is worthy of a 10-second stop-go penalty. For Daniel Ricciardo, the checkered flag is there. Behind him, Lance Stroll. Has he been overtaken by Valtteri Bottas? Just on the line, Bottas gets second. A moment Lance Stroll will never, ever forget.
The wheel to wheel, Hamilton with the inside line, but now the advantage swings to Grosjean.
Job done. Who said you can't overtake in Valencia?
Fernando Alonso and Bruno Senna going wheel to wheel. Alonso goes around the outside. Alonso goes through on Michael Schumacher. Something was going to happen, and it's Bruno Senna and Kamui Kobayashi that come together. Alonso moves past Di Resta.
And look at that, Vettel's going slowly.
Vettel could be out of this race. He is out of this race. Oh, they do touch, and Hamilton goes off into the barriers. Hamilton's race is over. In front of his adoring Spanish fans, can now see the checkered flag.
Michael Schumacher, how pleased will he be?
Oh, look, it's a Red Bull! It's a Red Bull, it's Sebastian Vettel in the middle of the track. It's the worst possible scenario for Sebastian Vettel. And here goes Fernando Alonso down the inside. And Alonso has put himself up into the podium positions. Hamilton's got no grip whatsoever. Button dives down on the inside and the lead change hands once again.
Hulkenberg takes the lead.
Unbelievable! For the first time in his Grand Prix career, Nico Hulkenberg now leads a Grand Prix.
Kobayashi is coming at him. Kobayashi then down in the braking zone of turn 4, and he goes past Alonso.
Hulkenberg might just go through here and back up into the lead. No, they've touched! And Hamilton and Hulkenberg come together. Alonso squirming. Oh, he's made a miraculous save to keep that car on the road. Di Resta has crashed right at the final turn here. That will mean that Sebastian Vettel will become world champion here. It is Sebastian Vettel for Red Bull. 3 drivers' championships in a row. It's trebles all round for Red Bull.
Hamilton is trying to squeeze round the outside and does so. Ricciardo down the inside into the Esquina de Largo. Oh, he locks up. Magnussen spins round as they make contact. It's a sub 2 second stop for Max Verstappen, who then has to stop as the Williams of Kubica comes out of his pit box. Lewis tries to cover him off. Verstappen through at turn 1. And he has made amends for getting held up in the pit lane. Leclerc made it very tough earlier. And for the oh no, he's got a puncture. They made contact, and Charles Leclerc's got a puncture caused by contact with his teammate Sebastian Vettel. And Vettel's got problems too. Oh, and Lewis Hamilton makes contact with Alex Albon, whose first podium in Formula 1 is sent spinning and drifting away. Hamilton fights Gasly to the line. Gasly comes home to take second place. Boy, were we treated to a magnificent Brazilian Grand Prix. Obrigado Interlagos.
Webber is round. He's always in the wars, is Lewis.
Oh, no, McLaren's touch.
Petrov comes back using that traction, comes back up the inside, has track position. Button then going past Maldonado. He's absolutely flying. It is a red flag situation, and we are back in racing conditions. Vettel's bolted, he's going for it, he doesn't want Kobayashi anywhere near him. Alonso didn't want to yield, and contact. This is Massa side by side with Kobayashi for second place, and Michael Schumacher looks like he's gone past a pair of them. Oh, he's nearly lost it. Webber, Nelly and Button is flying. Button goes the long way round. Is he ahead of him? Yes, he is. Button up into second place.
Felipe Massa,
he's going to touch
his
him.
Tonkat, he's broken his front wing. This is...
Oh,
right.
There's a surprise. It's all going to be on the last lap then. It needs to be a very tidy lap.
I think Vettel's got wide.
Yeah,
he's got wide.
He turned in too late. He got the tyres. Button leads the Grand Prix. He wins a brilliant race. It's a sensational drive for Button.
Oh, there's a spin. There's a spin at Sergio Perez. Sebastian Vettel alongside him into turn 1. This could be interesting as they concertina up.
So Raikkonen turned a threat into an opportunity.
Leclerc has gone into the barriers at the penultimate turn.
It wasn't exactly pushing that hard. It just snapped to the back. He had to countersteer to turn into the slide.
Lewis Hamilton's gone off as well, but he's carried on.
And he's lost his front wing, hasn't he?
The gamble at Racing Point has put Lance Stroll into the lead of the German Grand Prix.
Kvyat will have DRS, the rear wing opens and he sails past.
Oh, and that's sliding out, that's Valtteri Bottas! Bottas is out of the race! Stroll defends down the inside, goes very early to defend, but is powerless to defend the speed of the Ferrari. Listen to the roar for Sebastian Vettel, 20th up to second. It is fireworks and flames for Max Verstappen, the winner of the German Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel from 20th to second, and keep the applause going for Danny Kvyat, a third podium in Formula 1.